This is my son, Hayden.
Hi. He's beautiful. Elizabeth, it is a pleasure to see you again.
You too.
You know, he looks just like you guys. Well, actually, he looks a lot like you, but sorry.
I think it's time for Aiden's nap.
Yeah, of course, everything's already set up upstairs. I'll have Norman take him up.
I'm gonna set this down. I didn't realize you and Nicholas were such good friends. Actually, we weren't until recently. He hired me, so we've been hanging out a little bit more.
Oh, well, what did he hire you for?
I hired Brooke to be my escort.
Your escort? For what?
Well, you know, I have to attend a lot of those social engagements this holiday season, right? And Brooklyn has proven to be the perfect date for that.
Yes, actually, we just got back from France. It was sort of our trial run, and it was pretty crazy. So.
I'm sure it was.
She handled all those snobby people I do business with like a pro.
Well, come on, they were perfect gentlemen, so most of them, but...
Sounds like you guys had a good time. Would you mind? I need to speak with Nicholas just for a moment. I think there might be a few things we need to discuss.
Hi, Maya.
Hey.
What's up?
Patrick asked me to run these over to you. He needs a consult.
Oh, come in.
Thanks.
Sorry you had to run these all the way over here. I know delivery girl's not part of your job description.
No worries. I was on my way home anyway. So, how are you feeling?
Better. I don't like not being at work, but I guess the silver lining is I get to stay at home with Emma. So, how's everything in the hospital? People still talking about all the drama?
Patrick's affair is still the hot topic at GH, but you know how people like to gossip.
Yeah, I can imagine what they're saying. The workaholic wife that couldn't keep her husband happy, right?
No. Actually, most of the gossip is about Patrick. Everyone's pretty sympathetic towards you, and rightfully so. Epiphany ripped Patrick a new one this morning over the whole situation. I mean, she's pissed because everyone's in scramble mode with you and Lisa being gone.
Well, I hope she doesn't stay too mad at Patrick. I mean, he still is the best surgeon there.
That's pretty generous of you, considering. I mean, if I were in your shoes, I don't know if I could be that understanding.
Well, the more I think about the situation, it's kind of my fault, too.
How's that?
Look, I knew who Patrick was when I first got involved with him. He was a player, he was a commitment phobe. I mean, he's the kind of guy that should never get married, right? And I went ahead and married him anyway. I made the mistake of thinking that I could change who Patrick is.
Why did you bother to come back? Oh, don't even bother to answer that. You obviously ran through the $10 million on hookers and hash.
There were no hookers. I came back because I missed my wife.
You don't have a wife. We were never married. It was a scam. I owe you nothing, and you owe me $10 million.
Why are you so hung up on paperwork? Come on, we've been through this. I've admitted it, yeah. In the beginning, I was after your bank account, but no more, and not for a long time. We're in this together. And we have been. Devoted husband, loving wife, for years now. That has to count for something.
Not in the state of New York.
I'm not looking for common law status, you know that. I want a real marriage because I have real feelings for you. We work, Tracy. We're good together. We understand each other. Why do you want to give that up?
Okay, enough. If you are so obsessed with winning me back, I have a proposition for you.
I'm all ears.
Give me the $10 million you owe me with interest, and I'll consider giving you another chance.
So this is what you came up with after an hour, huh? That's great, really. You might want to recheck your fly, though, killer. We're here to guard Miss Barrett. Nobody cares how you look.
Speak for yourself, muchacho. Maybe you should consider taking more pride in your appearance.
Are you saying I clash?
I just think you're more of a winter. Jewel tones would work much better for you. Trust me.
Okay, you know what? This is getting a little weird. No more fashion magazines for you. You're getting a little creepy, okay?
Okay, the Divine One is in the midst of her daily yoga practice and does not wish to be disturbed under any circumstances for the next hour.
Perfect. Gives you plenty of time to go change your tie.
That's it.
Gentlemen, please, no loud noises. The Divine One can't be disturbed in her meditative state. Come on.
Like that.
Gosh, you brutes!
Come on. Come on, you like that? Take it back. Take it back. Take it back, Milo.
Prosperity of justice, your timing could not be more perfect.
Hello! Boys! Hey, whoa! What is going on?
Milo made fun of my tie.
I did.
The Lorente I gave Max for our anniversary. Oh, Max, you have to forgive Milo when it comes to fashion. He's a child.
Oh, sorry. Where are you going?
I'm going to talk to Brenda. I'm assuming she's upstairs since we have Greco-Roman wrestling happening downstairs.
Yes, she is, but she asked not to be disturbed during her yoga routine.
Yoga! Oh, well, good for her. I'm a practitioner myself, you know. Oh, I wonder if she'd like to join our Bikram class. All that heat really does make a difference.
Oh, yeah, that's very interesting. Jacob prefers to produce his own heat and does not like to be constrained by a set amount of poses.
Yes, well, that's fine. Yoga can wait. It's time Brenda Barrett and I became better acquainted.
Yes, I'm sorry, but I cannot allow it.
I got you.
I'm warning you, Mr. Grasshopper. Trust me on this. You do not want to come between a motivated woman and her fashion icon.
Yes, sir.
That hurt.
My original intentions were never about Michael. I was trying to convict Sonny of Claudia's murder, but Michael confessed, and the judge had no choice but to uphold the law, which is all I'm trying to do now.
Yeah, but he's not breaking any laws by being here.
Well, I doubt Judge Carroll would agree. Michael's parole says minimal contact with his father, and this is his father's office.
Why would you report that? I gave you full cooperation when you wanted information on Franco. Don't forget that.
No, and I already repaid you by securing your release from prison, which I got a ton of flack for. So believe me, this is the last favor I'm going to do for you or Sonny.
Does this mean I'm going back to prison? Go ahead. I'm sure you want to know what's going on with Brooklyn, right?
Yeah, why? Why would you need to hire an escort?
Look, Brooke's a nice girl. She's had a few bad breaks. She made the mistake of working for Carly, who fired her, and now she doesn't want to have to ask for handouts from the Quartermaines.
And somehow you feel obligated to bail her out?
It's really simple. I needed someone to attend those stupid parties with me, so I hired Brooke. Fortunate timing on her part, I guess.
A little too fortunate, if you ask me.
There's nothing you have to worry about, I promise.
Don't you think she's a little, I don't know, Bensonhurst for your high society friends?
Her etiquette needed a little tweaking, but she's a fast learner. She even let Maxie give her a makeover.
Oh, jeez. Come on, Nicholas. You're a prince. You shouldn't have to pay someone to be your date.
It was my idea. It just made sense to me.
Okay, look, I know things between us are unresolved, but I really wouldn't mind doing...
I know about that. I've been thinking a lot about our situation since you were away. And I realize that I'll always be grateful to you for giving me a son, okay? But I've also realized that, unfortunately, things will never work out between us as a couple.
Sorry about that. She's sleeping, you know.
Come here. It is not your fault that Patrick wasn't able to change his ways. I mean, you guys did take vows.
Well, apparently they didn't take for Patrick. I mean, once a bad boy, always a bad boy, right?
I can relate. I learned that lesson the hard way.
Oh, really? Was he a doctor?
Musician. Even worse. I mean, just great guy. at least on paper.
So what happened?
Let's just say he liked life on the edge a little too much, and now he's no longer with us.
Wow, I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
It's okay. It happened a long time ago. Well, at least long enough that I have moved on with my life anyway. And now I am right back where I started.
Oh, what does that mean?
Well, I'm kind of involved with someone reckless and charming, and he'll probably die well before his time too. It seemed like moving away, which was basically like hiding, didn't really work out for me in the long run.
I need to talk to Brenda about the mantellini she wore at Murphy Sinclair's movie premiere. It was a vintage dress.
I'm sorry, but a dress simply isn't sufficient enough to disturb the Divine One's quest for harmony and balance. You know, perhaps if you just came by at another time.
Oh, seriously? Seriously, Spinelli, are you really asking me to leave after all the countless hours of pro bono legal counsel I have given you, not to mention the sage romantic advice? Those hours alone, those billable hours, would have bought me that dress. Now, step aside, or prepare to be shoved aside. Right, Max?
Hold on. No, my shoulder's gone. I think you might have separated something. Nice work.
Max, you don't need your shoulder to move Spinelli aside. You could handle it with your little finger.
Diane, how about we just work on a compromise here? Wait for Brenda to get done with yoga, then you can talk to her afterwards. And then maybe we can work my shoulder thing out a little bit, huh?
Either that or maybe you request Brenda to talk to Diane. Brenda really likes Max.
Oh? Really? Well, I suggest you not get too cozy with Brenda Barrett. Otherwise, you will find your bed is a very lonely place tonight. Move!
Idiot. Ow! You don't worry about Claire. She's just bluffing.
How do you know?
Well, turning you in for a parole violation is like writing up a parking ticket. Claire's superiors aren't going to care. They want your dad, not you.
I really did come here to see you, not Dad.
Why not come to the penthouse?
I didn't want to see Sam. I mean, there's nothing against her. It's just I made a total idiot out of myself in front of her friend, Abby, and even though Sam's cool about it, I still feel like a loser.
Okay. Just so you know, Sam is on your side. I doubt she would have said anything. But we cannot meet here. You need to call me. We need to meet someplace else.
Okay.
Okay, and just to be safe, you need to follow every one of those rules the judge gave you. No contact with your dad. You understand?
Yeah, I'll do whatever you say, Jason, but are you even sure it's going to be enough? And what if Claire decides to turn me in anyways?
I'll handle Claire.